everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Jess and I post videos every single day over here on my channel. I'm a little bit crazy. Every single day I post videos. What? But thank you guys for all of the support. Thank you guys for always watching. And if you are new and you just stumbled across my channel, just consider hitting that subscribe button. You are not going to get any sort of fanciness here. You're going to get real life. And I love taking you guys along, giving you a peek inside of our life as a special needs family, as a pastor's family, as just a regular family who buys groceries. And I'm on a weight loss journey, so I share that kind of content, and we share grocery hauls, and we share recipes, and we just share our life. So if that is interesting to you, just consider hitting that subscribe button. If you guys have already done that, welcome back. Today we're going to do something a little bit different because, and I'll tell you why, but yesterday was kind of crazy and I didn't get to vlog, and so I have nothing to edit today to go up for tomorrow. So I thought, what if we do a one-take video? So we're going to do a one-take video. I'm going to tell you guys what's been going on. We're going to just talk about some common questions I've been getting, because I feel like if more than one person is asking me the questions, then probably multiple of you have those questions. So I thought we'd just kind of chat a little bit, and no matter what happens, I am not going to stop and edit this video. Like, I'm not going to take things out. We're doing a one take. The boys are settled right now, so I don't think anybody should need me, and they're playing, and so we're just going to see how it goes. And I did say boys, and that is because Nate, I told y'all in the last vlog that I was worried about Nate because he just was seeming off. By the way, I've got a cup of coffee here that I'm going to try to drink, and look, there's a Post-it note stuck to it. Nate, my 11-year-old who has autism, was just feeling off, and he doesn't always tell me when he's feeling sick, but he definitely shows me when he's feeling sick. If he's ever laying in the bed, just laying there, not doing anything, just laying in the bed still, he doesn't feel good. So that's kind of how he was acting when I put him to bed night before last, and then all night he was up sick. No really symptoms. He did have a fever, but I kept thinking, like, is he going to throw up? He kept running to the bathroom. He never did. And he was just like moaning, holding his stomach. I would sit with him and he would just lay his head in my lap and like cry. And that is so unlike him. It broke my heart. I didn't know what to do to help him. It's very hard to get medicine in him. He will not just he won't swallow pills. He won't take liquid. I have to like mix the liquid in with lemonade or something to get him to take it, and he was burning up. And so it was just a really long night, and all day yesterday, he pretty much laid in bed, did nothing. Occasionally he would turn the TV on and watch something, but mostly he just laid in there in the dark and rested, which is what he needed to do. But it just makes me so sad. As a mom, you never want to see your kids sick. I mean, it's the worst feeling in the world. Any of my kids that get sick, it's the worst, but especially him, it is just so hard because it is such a opposite. When he is sick, he is complete opposite of how he normally is. He is the happiest guy. Like, he's always active, he's always smiling, he's always just the most joyous kid. And when he's sick, like, he just lays around, and it's just so sad to see him like that. So he hasn't been sick in a long time. I think since right after we moved here, we all got sick, and he got strep. He hasn't had to miss school at all this year, and so I just felt so bad for him. And of course, he loves school, so he was so upset to have to miss. And he just keeps asking me when he can go back. Bless his heart. He is feeling much, much better. He hasn't had fever in, let's see, it's been not quite 24 hours, which is why I had to keep him home today. He has no fever today, and he's feeling much better. He's eating. He's been running around playing, which is all good signs. And so I told him last night, I'm like, you still have to stay home because you had fever during the day and you can't go to school tomorrow. But he was not happy about that. But he's like, oh, another day off. And I told him, like, you can just relax and get better. And so he thankfully is feeling much better. I feel like it was just a weird virus. We all got sick a couple weeks ago. Was that a couple weeks ago? Like right at a couple weeks ago. Lucy was homesick. Mark has been sick. Me and David had like a little touch of it, but he never did. And so I guess it was his time. There is so much sickness going around right now. I've had so many people comment on videos and tell me that they've just not been feeling well, and it's just like that time of the year where I think where everybody gets sick. I also did a COVID test on him yesterday because I just wanted to make sure it wasn't that, and it was negative. And by the way, that was not easy to get. Oh, he does not like the COVID test, but we got it done, and it was negative. And then he started feeling much better. He only ran fever for maybe 24 hours, if that, not even that. No, not even that, because he started running fever Sunday night, and by like Monday around noonish, or maybe a little bit after noon, I could tell his fever had broke, and yeah, he's been much better since then. So I'm so glad that it was short lived, and he's feeling much better. But just I was up all night on Sunday night with him. And so yesterday, basically all I did was walk back and forth to his room checking on him. We just relaxed and watched TV, and like we did nothing. Like I got not one thing done at the house, which is fine. Like that's why I'm home. This piece of hair that's right here is driving me crazy. Okay. That's why I'm home with them, is so that, on days where somebody's sick, I can do that. And I really appreciate being able to do that. I don't take it for granted, because I know a lot of times when people who work outside the home, when their kids get sick, they have to use sick days. It's really hard, and I'm very grateful that I can be home and work around my schedule around them. So anyway, thankfully he is much, much better. I am keep staring at my hair, and I'm not sure if I like it. I got a new curling / straightener. Lange, if you're on Facebook, you've seen the ads like going around like crazy because they're having like this big sale. Lange has like this straightener. It's called like a duo or something, but it's like a curling iron and straightener in one. And I have a curling wand, and I think it works really well, but I just want to try something new. And I thought, well, if this works, then when I travel, I only have to take one thing, and my straightener's terrible. I hate it. So I got it in the mail, and I've been playing around with it. It's definitely different, and I think it's going to take like a learning curve. It works well, but I don't know. Like I feel like it looks different, and I'm having trouble like getting used to it. I don't know. I'm going to keep practicing, but so far so good. David's messaging me. See, this is the one takes that y'all get. Anyway, so where was I going with this? Let's get into some common questions that I get, and a lot of them have been stemming from Optavia. So if you guys know, most of you know, if you've watched in the last few months, I am on an Optavia plan. It's the 5-in-1 Active is the one I'm on, but I have lost almost 50 pounds, and I feel so good. Like, to be successful in weight loss after trying for like 15 years is so encouraging, and David's doing really good. We're doing it together. He's on it as well. I've gotten so many questions about it, and I will say, if you have specific questions, please message me. If you're interested, please message me, because obviously I'm talking to a broad spectrum, like average here of you guys. But what I love about Optavia is that it is personalized. There's lots of different plans. There's lots of different routes you can go. So this is just like, I'm hitting the highlights here, but I have gotten this question a bunch, so I wanted to talk to you guys about it. But number one question I get is, are you going to eat the packaged food forever? It's that you just go on packaged food and you never go off of it, and that's just your life now. You eat packaged like little fuelings forever and ever. I've gotten that question hundreds of times, literally hundreds of times. So in your weight loss phase, I'm on the 5-in-1, which means I eat 5 of the packaged fuelings and 1 lean and green meal. I stay on that until I'm done with my weight loss phase. That's the program that I'm on. There's different ones. There's like a 4 and 2. There's just different ones. So I'm going to stay on the 5-in-1 until I get done with my weight loss phase. Once I'm at the weight that I want to be at, I will go into a transition phase where I am going to transition off of relying on the fuelings onto which was what I love about this program, is they don't just say, yay, you've reached your goal weight, good luck to you. You don't just go off cold turkey. You add foods back gradually. And, if you just go off plan and you eat how you used to eat, like you're going to gain your weight back. Obviously, we don't want to do that. So they do it very gradually, and they add in regular foods back in. And they teach you how to do that, which I am so grateful for. And a lot of people have said, like, you are never going to be able to keep the weight off because like this is unrealistic. I've had that comment a lot. I know that that's not true, and it is possible because I am under an amazing coach who has kept her weight off for over 8 years. She's lost over 100 pounds. Like, I know it's possible because of her, and lots of other people that I have met through Optavia have kept their weight off. And so I think the key to that is the transition phase, and that's super important. Now, I will tell you, I love the fuelings. I think they are so good. They make me feel really good. They're really easy to keep in my bag. They're really easy to keep in my car. They're really easy on the go. And so, when I get to my goal weight, I may still buy occasional to have 1 or 2 or 3 a day. I think instead of buying them from Walmart, buying them from the company that I really believe in and love, and I love the way they taste, why not? But you don't have to. So I love that. I love that they don't just throw you to the walls once you reach your goal weight, and you have the opportunity to learn. Because what I have learned in this process is this program is not just here's your 5 fuelings and good luck to you. Like, it is really about teaching you the mental tools you need in order to be successful. Because for a lot of us, we know Weight Watchers, we know what to do. Well, why does it work then? Like, why did Weight Watchers not work? It's not that I didn't understand it. It's not that, whatever. It's not that it was like this mystery that I, couldn't figure out. Is that I didn't learn the mental stuff. That is what kept me off track. Like, I would get thrown off track. I couldn't get back on. Like, I just was in this constant struggle with it. And so I don't want to not learn what I need to learn going through this process and then have to keep doing this weight loss over and over and over again. Like, I want to do it and learn what I need to learn so that I can be successful and be healthy for the rest of my life. So that's kind of my mindset in all of this. Let's see, another question. I'm trying to think of the most common ones. Some people have asked me, why did you feel like you needed to do something drastic like this? Eating in a low calorie deficit, eating packaged fuelings. And honestly, it's because I needed to do something that was going to give me quick results that I could see quickly, and that I would start feeling better immediately. I was very overweight. I was struggling so hard, and I had tried literally everything. And for me, I needed to see results, and I needed to feel better quickly. And that is what I love about this plan, is that I do, like, after just like 2 or 3 days, I started feeling amazing. I went off of my acid reflux medicine. Like, I just feel so, so good. The other question I get is, what does your doctor think about this? And do we recommend you check with your doctor? We actually do. A doctor actually created this plan, and we have like even a PDF you can show your doctor, or a little pamphlet brochure you can show your doctor to kind of explain what it is. But a doctor created this plan. A lot of doctors use this plan for their patients. My doctor, when I went in and talked to him a couple weeks ago, I was super impressed. I was telling him about my weight loss and the plan I'm on, and he was like, that is fantastic. My blood pressure was exactly perfect. It was like 120/70, which it normally has been pretty normal, but I will say over the years it had gotten a little bit higher than that. He was so impressed, and I told him, I said, the main reason I wanted to lose weight was I really need a breast reduction. I was really honest with him, and that is true. Like, I need a breast reduction. I have so much back pain. I have so much pain of like my bra digging into my shoulders. When I talked to the plastic surgeon over a year ago, he said, you have to lose weight before we can do this surgery. It's not safe at your current weight. And so I knew that I needed to get my weight down as quickly as possible, because I don't want to keep living uncomfortable like this. And that is why I'm so grateful for Optavia. I lost 50 pounds and it has really not been hard. I know that seems crazy, but it really is. I feel really good. I enjoy my food, and the mental freedom I get from that has been amazing. So he was completely thrilled. He was like, yes, keep doing what you're doing. That's amazing. But yeah, like everybody's doctor is different, and you should definitely check with your doctor before starting anything new. And that's what we always recommend. The other question I get, and we'll talk about some other stuff, this isn't going to be just about Optavia, is how do you become a coach? Are you trained at all? Which is a valid question. I signed up to be a coach a few months after I started because I wanted to help people as much as my coach has helped me. I'm really passionate about people finding health because it is the best gift you can give yourself. I mean, what a gift I've given myself and my family, my future. And so I wanted other people to find that freedom. You are trained. I went through a bunch of training when I first started. And the biggest thing that's great about it is it's kind of like a mentorship. So I worked under my coach, and she trained and coached with me for a while as I was kind of learning. And I have a complete team above me. So I still use them because they've been doing it for years. And so not only what I love is not only does my clients have access to me, but because I've only been doing this for how many months? 5 months now. I have access to people who've been doing this for years, and so do they. So if there's a question, if there's a problem, they get supported by not just me. So it's very much like a mentorship. We coached, like I said, we coached together for a few months, and it was really great for me to kind of learn under her. Like I said, she's been doing this for a long time. She's kept the weight off for a long time. And that is really, really it was really, really helpful to me. Like, you don't just sign up, you're a coach, and good luck to you and your clients. That would be a recipe for disaster. So those are the most common questions I get. If you are interested at all, I am accepting new clients. Just message me on Facebook and Instagram. I can get you more information. I will say there is an amazing deal going on right now that I haven't seen the whole time I've been doing Optavia. I haven't seen a deal like this come through. So now would be a great time to, if you want to try it out and not have to pay as much, it's a good time. Let me just tell you guys that. It's a really good time. It's an amazing deal. So reach out for me for more information. Let's see some other questions I get commonly. Everybody wants to know if Mark is going to be going to preschool next year. Most likely, yes. We are going to try our best to get him into preschool. The registration hasn't quite opened for it, and it's based on like first come first, not even first come first serve. I think they like do a lottery kind of situation, and there's only so many spots, and it depends on if you get in or not. I do think because we have children in the school system, he will have hopefully a better chance at it. I do think they prioritize siblings and people who live in the school district, and we do. So I'm hoping he's going to get in. I think it'll be really great for him. If not, I'll keep him home with me for one more year, and he'll go to kindergarten the next year. I really think he's ready. The only requirement is they have to be potty trained. He's been potty trained for a year now, and he's a rock star with that. So I think it'll be so interesting though. Like, when he goes to school, it's going to open up a lot of extra time for me. And I'm not sure, like, I've been thinking a lot about maybe doing something new in terms of my channel, or maybe a special project I want to take on, or I'm not sure what. I just feel like, I don't know, like I'll have more time to kind of dream. And I feel like YouTube has been very much the same for me for the last few years. And I love doing daily vlogs, and I love taking you guys along with me, but I feel like sometimes it may get boring or repetitive. I know for me it does. And so whether that is me focusing more on, getting outside church projects, or working more with David there, or maybe starting, I don't know what. I think it'll be interesting for me to kind of like step into a new season of my life, because for the past 4 years, my priority has been, well, not for only the past 4 years, but for the past 4 years, I've had kids at home during the day, or Mark at home during the day. And for the past, I only had 1 year this whole time I've been a mom of no one being at home and being at school right before I found out I was pregnant with Mark. So it'll be different for me to like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what I'm going to focus on. Am I going to, become a runner? I doubt that. Am I going to write a book? Like, you just never know. And I haven't dreamed like that in a long time. Like, since the time I became a mom, and I've been giving everything to my kids, I don't know. Like, it'll just be interesting to see, what new opportunities arise with the extra time that I have. And I still, like, people ask, this is another question I get: are you going to go back to work when, Mark starts school? I do have my nursing degree. I haven't worked as a nurse since becoming a mom. I have no desire to go back to that. I know everybody says never say never, and I'm not saying never, but I really have no desire to do that. I really want, when my kids get home from school, for me to be here. I really want, when there's a sickness, whatever, I want to be able to be here. My mom was a stay-at-home mom when I was growing up, and I just really see the importance of being here. I'm not saying it's for everybody, and who knows, like, stuff changes, and I may feel differently, but I really want to, whatever I do, have it be very flexible so that I can be here. And there's lots of different things I could do. We'll just see what happens. But I have no desire to go back to nursing. Everybody says, like, you should be a school nurse. I really just don't have any desire to go back to nursing. Never say never, but I didn't really love that. That was not my passion when I went into it. It was an okay time for a season, but it wasn't like my passion. So I'm not jumping up and down to go back to work in that way. But you never know, like, what could come up, what could come available, what God has. And I will say, like, I want to be really open to what God has for my life, and not say, like, I will never do that, because you just never know. But I am very thankful for my nursing degree, because it's given me a lot of great background, and just getting through the nursing program was a feat in and of itself, and I did it, and I'm really proud of that. But yeah. What other questions? I feel like this video is getting long, and nobody's interrupted me. I've heard them running back and forth in there, but nobody's come in here. Yeah. Anyway, if you guys have questions that I didn't answer, please leave them down below, and maybe I can do some more. Here's question of the day. Let me go. Oh no, that wasn't good. I just spilled coffee all over the place. Here is question of the day. We're getting into almost spring break, and summer is coming after that. If you could travel anywhere in the whole entire world, where would you go? That's a good question. Where would you go? We've thought about taking the kids, like, on a little vacation this year. Of course, that's not like anywhere in the whole world. It'd have to be close. I'm not sure if we're going to do that or not. I would really like to start the tradition of doing a family vacation, and not just to go see family. Like, I love doing that too. But if I could go anywhere in the world, it would be like, I want to go like international. I would love to see parts of Europe. I would love to see like go to Australia. Like, I would love to go international. I literally spill coffee all over the place. I would love to, see all the sites, visit all the places that you just see pictures of. I wouldn't want to do that with my kids, though, not at this age. But if I could go anywhere, like maybe just me and David, that's what I would choose. I want to see Italy. I want to go to England. I want to go, like I said, I would love to go to Australia. It looks so beautiful. So let me know, where would you go if you could go anywhere in the entire world? If I could go anywhere with my kids, that's a whole different question. I feel like it would be really fun to like go somewhere. Like, I would love to take the kids on a cruise. Lucy has been dying. Like, she's like, when do you think we'll be old enough to go on a cruise? I would take her right now. Mark, he'd probably be fine too. It's Nate that I'm worried about. Like, in a cruise ship, I feel like he would maybe like, he would like the pools and stuff, but the pools aren't that big. Like, it would be better for him to just go to a cool resort that has pools and like bigger stuff for him to do. I don't know how much he would like. Like, he wouldn't really like the shows. He wouldn't really, I mean, it depends on what they are, I guess. But I think it would be fun eventually, maybe when he's a couple years older, to go on a cruise with the kids. I don't know. Let me know where you guys would like to go. It's fun to dream about that. But anyway, this video is getting long. Thank you all for hanging out with me and just kind of having a chatty vlog. I am going to vlog today, so there'll be regular vlogs going back up. Thankfully, everybody seems to be feeling better, so that's good. I hope all of you are staying well and feeling good, and all the sickness that's going around isn't touching you or your family. Everybody stay safe, wash your hands, take your allergy pills, because pollen is upon us, and spring forward is this weekend. Who's ready for that? I like spring forward better than fall back, and I know that's so crazy, but my kids sleep in instead of wake up at 5 in the morning. So it's always a fun time when I'm not like waking up early. They're actually sleeping in, even if like to us we're losing an hour. But I don't know. When I just kind of dread spring forward, because I'm like, it's going to be pollen and spring is coming and all of the junk. But it is fun to like have the daylight, and we've had such a hard winter. It's been dreary and rainy, like not even snow. We had that one round of snow, just dreary. And like for your mood, it's just been like, oh, you just stay inside and you just feel so blah. So I'm excited to like get back outside, go on family walks, do bike riding and all of that. Anyway, I love you guys. If you like today's video, you want to see more like it, make sure you give a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Definitely answer question of the day. And I will see you guys later. Subscribe if you're new. Bye, guys.
Nobody told me to settle down. Day nights and late nights don't keep